Welcome to Unjustified, where we always cover the truth, the facts, the good, the bad, the ugly, on an unbiased and sometimes very unpopular opinion. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe now and hit the notification bell, and that way you will receive all of our upcoming videos. Thank you so much for being here, and we do hope you enjoy today's video. I have received very many emails for the last couple of weeks wanting to know if I have any sort of new information or any updates on this Debbie Collier case. I wish I could tell you I did. There has been nothing since the press release. The autopsy still has not been released. None of the family or friends have spoke out whatsoever. I do not believe we are going to see that autopsy or hear anything about it until some arrests have been made. All right, let me show you what I do have and I have saved, and you can just take it for what you will and form your own opinions by it, or be like me and just think, well, I'm just going to keep it in the back of my head. Okay, this is the thing about the Chick-Fil-A, and it come out in the Northeast Georgian newspaper on October the 14th, which is exactly a week ago. And it reads that the Habersham County Sheriff's investigators are waiting for information back before they're making the next steps in the murder of Debbie Collier. Passed this week with no real idea who may be responsible, but investigators have been steadfast that this is being treated as a murder. Previous videos show her at a Chick-Fil-A in Commerce and then driving north on Highway 15 from Athens. My opinion, who knows? Maybe she just stopped to get her something to eat. But I will show you why some people believe that it well could have something to do with it. Now, one of the reasons I have noticed that several people are talking about the Chick-fil-A is Andrew's dad is starting to link into this a bit. And I'm not saying he's linking into it as being a suspect or he has done anything wrong. 160 Scott Street in Commerce, that is the address for this Chick-fil-A. And someone that lives near that Chick-fil-A, Max Gingrich, okay, that is Andrew's dad. Andrew's dad has created a Facebook fundraiser, and he says this is to help cover the cost of the attorney that he got for his son and to pay for polygraph exam investigators to gather all of the exculpatory evidence to prove that a shadow of a doubt that he had anything to do with the murder of Debbie Collier. Now, as you can see, this is worded oddly. I mean, it's worded different. So what I'm getting of this is this man has talked to an attorney. This attorney has asked for a $5,000 retainer because, as you see, his goal is $5,000. He's raised nothing as of the time that I saved this. I'm not sure now. I haven't even looked. And this guy, here he is. This is Andrew's dad. We already know his mother is in prison for 30 years. For having one hell of a police record, mostly to do with drugs. Here's his dad, being the real cool dude that he is, 53-year-old, standing with a cigarette in front of a no smoking sign. His address being very close to that Chick-fil-A that she stopped at, which that may not mean anything. As a matter of fact, someone said that, yeah, his address is like 10 minutes away from that Chick-fil-A. I've already noticed from the way Andrew talks, the situation with his mom, and then now we're meeting his dad. Well, yeah, I don't think I have to say any more about that. And also a few screenshots of his comments recently. You may have already seen these, but Andrew replies saying, I had to turn myself in when they thought we had something to do with it. So obviously at some point, they were suspects, I guess, because that is what he said. He goes on to say, I called them and I went to the station for interrogation. So he says he was interrogated. He goes on to say, I went to jail for 3 days and I haven't been contacted by police since. And here Andrew tells this person, well, go do that. You definitely seem angry. And then he goes on to say, I understand. Andrew Gingrich has the body of a Greek god. So I see why you might be jealous. This person comes back at him and says, dude, you are far from being a Greek god, more like a Greek egomaniac. She's right. He's got this ego that is at least 5 foot taller than what he is. A Greek god? Andrew, if you see this video, Can you define Greek God? Because you say that all the time. Like you're constantly saying people needs to be jealous of you because you're built like a Greek god. So, I had to do a little research on that, Andrew. A Greek god's physique is defined as having a balanced, lean, and athletic physique. And it gives us a few photo examples here. And let's look at this. Okay, here is what a Greek god's body should look like. Okay, now let's go look at Andrew. Well, I don't know. This way in here, it looked like to me like the Greek god. Oh, just their torso may weigh that much. Well, I don't know there, Andrew. I don't know. Maybe your mirror tells you something different than what I'm seeing. But, pictures can be deceiving, right? Now, let's see here. I mean, just in case, because like I say, pictures can be deceiving. I don't know. I still don't see it, Andrew. I just don't see the Greek God here that you claim to be. Maybe I'm missing the big picture here. No pun intended on the big picture. I mean, Steve and I are fine. It's her bum brother that is jealous of me. I mean, come on, Andrew. That's pretty bad. Just lost his mother to a brutal, horrific murder, as well as your girlfriend is his sister. Like, were you not raised with any sort of manners, morals, ethics, anything? And then this person asked him, why would her brother be jealous of you? Or do you both just have conflicted personalities? And Andrew replies saying, I don't know, he's weird. Could have something to do with his wife. And then another person asked him, why jealous of you exactly? And then here he goes again. Because I'm handsome, everyone likes me, and I have the body of a great god. I could see why one would be jealous.
You got a job and a little bitty check, a 6-pack of beer and a television set. Little bitty world goes around and around, a little bit of silence and a little bit of sound. A little bitty plan and a little bitty dream, it's all part of a little bitty scheme. It's alright to be a little bitty, little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. It's alright to be a little bitty, little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. Woo!
And that's really about all that's out there, guys, is just, that little Chick-Fil-A thing. And then Andrew on his high horse. I don't know. He is not my favorite person, for damn sure. Okay, if I do have any legitimate and credible updates, I'll sure get them out here to you. And if nothing comes about within the couple of weeks, I will continue to save the in the loop things. For those of you that do not have Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, those kind of things, just to kind of keep you in the loop of just the newest talk out there on the case. But hopefully, we're going to be getting some updates soon. I really hope so. What do you think about all this? Thank you all so much for listening. And until next time, this is Unjustified. P.S. Andrew, don't come in my comments running your mouth. Thank you so much for watching. And do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave us a comment below on your thoughts of this video. And until next time, this is Unjustified.